Choosing an anchor based on the breath. Finding a place where you can be warm and comfortable. Lying on a bed, sitting on a chair. Having your eyes open or closed. You can open your eyes at any time during the practice. Close them whenever you like to. Remembering throughout the practice to do what's right for you, looking after yourself. Giving yourself time to settle. Perhaps allowing yourself to feel a little heavy, allowing the weight to go downwards. Noticing the sense of being supported by the chair or the bed. But allowing that support. Allowing yourself to feel held. If you're lying, perhaps having your hands on your belly, your feet falling away from each other, your head comfortably supported. If you're sitting with your feet firmly on the floor, perhaps hands in your lap, allowing the weight to go down into the chair or the floor, the spine to rise up. I'm going to find a way of noticing the breath that feels comfortable to you. A way to notice the sensations of your breathing. Finding a place that we can settle our attention on as an anchor, a place to focus as we breathe in and out. Maybe exploring different places, finding one which is more vivid or comfortable for you. Perhaps noticing the breath as it comes in and out of the nostrils, sensation in the nostrils of the air moving. Perhaps the cold air moving into the nostrils, and a sensation of warmer air moving out. Just focusing for a few moments on this sensation, a physical sensation in the body of the air as it passes through into the nostrils and the out-breath out of the nostrils. Just for a few breaths. Exploring the sensation itself. Not thinking about the sensation, so much as feeling it in the body, in the nostrils. Perhaps now exploring putting the hands on the belly. If you're sitting, one hand or two. And just noticing the movement of the belly, if there is any, as you breathe in and out. The sensations of movement in this part of your body. Expansion and contraction. Moving away from the spine, back towards the spine. Perhaps a filling, emptying, stretching, letting go. Perhaps noticing the movement of the hands on the clothing, or the clothing against the belly as it moves. Just exploring the sensations of this movement. Focusing the awareness on the feeling sensations of movement. Noticing how the mind will wander off to thinking, perhaps to other sensations in the body. When you notice that this has happened, just very gently allowing the awareness to come back. Coming back to this sensation of movement in the belly, under the hands, or with the hands, against the hands. Focusing the attention on that specific sensation. Perhaps feeling the warmth of the hands on the belly. Perhaps the tension, the pressure of the hands, tightness in the hands. The movement in the belly. Moving now to sensation of the ribs and the back. The ribs in contact with the bed or the back of the chair. Focusing now on the expansion of these ribs, these back ribs, as they move against the back of the chair or the bed, as the breath comes in and out of the body. Perhaps feeling the expansion of the back of the rib cage as the breath comes in. Moving the back against the clothing or the chair. Exploring this movement, perhaps being curious about it. Where's the movement greatest? Where is the pressure rising and falling? Perhaps the contraction of the ribs as you breathe out. The different shapes the rib cage makes during the breathing process. Perhaps the pressure on the bed or the chair, or the warmth, the coolness. Slight movements further up the ribs, to the sides, maybe even of the arms. When the mind becomes distracted and moved away, hooked by thoughts, other sensations, gently guiding it back to this movement, this sensation of movement in the back ribs against the chair or the bed. Focusing on the feeling of any sensations here. Focusing on the physical aspects of this breath in this area of the body. Now perhaps exploring another movement associated with the breath. A movement that you make by yourself, using your hands. As you breathe in, expanding the hands. You breathe out very gently, closing the hands. And following the breath with movement of the hands. Focusing the awareness on the sensation in the hands. Expansion of the fingers on the in-breath. Curling of the fingers on the out-breath. Very gently allowing the hands to follow the breath. And the awareness to focus on whatever sensation is available in the hands in this moment. So for a few breaths, just noticing how the sensations in the hands rise and fall as you gently move them with the breath. Just for a few more moments, choosing whichever of these anchor points feels more vivid for you. Perhaps the sensation of breath in the nostrils as you breathe in and out. Perhaps the expansion of the belly, rising and falling against the hands. Or the ribs in the back expanding, contracting. The hands moving with the rhythm of the breathing. And just following the breath through the movement and the sensations of the movement in your chosen anchor. Just for a few more breaths. Now as we bring this practice to a close, becoming aware of yourself again, sitting in the chair, lying on the bed. Just allowing your body to move, however it chooses. Wiggling your fingers and toes perhaps, rolling over. If your eyes are closed, then opening them to bring the practice to an end.